What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. I know. It's been well over a month since I've put out an episode, but here we are. And fair warning, this episode was recorded, I think, in November of 2024. So sorry about that. And I wanted to take some time to dedicate this episode to my sweet little Nacho, who has since passed on. But during this episode, you might be able to hear a little pitter-patter. One of the last few episodes we ever did with him as our mascot. So this episode is for you, buddy. Our guest today is Chrissy Covington. You may know her from the radio, podcaster, musician, comedian. She does a lot of things. We had a good time. I've always been interested in the life of radio, and obviously being a podcaster, I wanted to know kind of what that all entails and how it's different from what we do and how it's similar. It's a great conversation. We talked about some things on this episode that I want to put into real life. So if you hear it and you kind of want to help me out with it, then let's get it going. Other than that, this week on Wednesday, I believe the 12th or the 13th, it's a Wednesday night at 8:30. Lords of Film is doing another movie night, Detroit Rock City. So if you're listening to this before then and you want to come hang out with us on Wednesday and check out the Big Pink Pee Show and the Breaking Hyman podcast with Morgan and Friends, our other podcasts at the Snake Pit Studios Network. You can also support this podcast by going to patreon.com/snakepitstudios, where you can join the $1 tier or the $5 tier, where I am going to start putting more material up there as well. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this episode. And if you want to help sponsor some episodes, hit me up, make a deal. We can promote your business, your podcast, whatever you want, your music, anything. So other than that, guys, thank you. I hope you enjoy the episode. On a Friday night, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Chrissy Covington.
Yes. Driver
of a purple truck. Well, I don't know if people should know that.
The one and only.
Okay, well then there we go.
Yeah.
You're on the radio.
Yep.
And you're a podcaster as well.
Yes.
And a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? What else?
Yes. No. I don't know. I'm a person. I like cats. I make music. I'm a musician too. I mean, I dabble, but
you wear a woman of many hats.
I try. None of them fit like exactly right, but I have a bunch of them.
No, that's awesome.
So I am ultra interested in the life of radio.
Yeah, you're like the hot Donna of Lubbock.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, radio's cool.
It's very interesting to me. I don't know. Like, I actually want my own radio show. I think it'd be fun. But I say fuck. I
do too.
You do?
Yeah, but that's why we bleep things. You know,
Oh, it's not like live?
Well, this is radio magic. You know, so some things are live and some things are not. And if you want to cuss and, get around FCC regulations, you gotta record about 5 minutes ahead of time and then, produce it as you go. So,
no shit.
So we're always in there in the morning, but it's not directly live because I say shit that can't be on the radio. So yeah, that's how that works. Like, there's nobody live bleeping it. Somebody was like, do you have like a button? And then right before you say fuck, you push it. And I was like, dude, do you think that I could do that? I don't think
I wish I couldn't keep up with that. Recognize that.
No. Like, if I could recognize shit like that, I probably wouldn't cuss. Come on.
Yeah, and when I think of radio, Lubbock radio, I think of you. Maybe like some Tejano stations. I don't even know if they're from. I just know y'all are here. Actually,
Word.
That's it. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. We're syndicated now, so I'm on 5 stations. Like, I do FMX here, the morning show here, and then my morning show plays on Rock 108 in Abilene and Z94 in Lawton, Oklahoma, and 96.5 in San Angelo and 99.9 KBAT in Midland.
Oh,
so
nice.
And that's kind of a new thing. It's been like about a year since we had the new ones. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping that they're going to add more. Bob and Tom is kind of being phased out. And
Bob and Tom in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. They've been on air for a long time. So we replaced them in those markets, and I just cross my fingers that they'll add some more. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
So
How did you get into that?
I don't know. You know, people are always asking me, how do you get a job there? It's like, dude, I honestly, like...
Well, how did you...
Okay, so how I got it was, I was just cooking. I was a line cook for a really long time. I went to college, but I didn't really want to be an English teacher. That was what I was going to do. I was like, no, like, fucking kids.
Yeah.
So I just continued cooking. And then I got into stand-up probably in 2017, maybe. After a weird breakup, I was telling a friend about it, and he was a comedian, and he was like, maybe you should talk about that on stage. I was like, nah, nobody wants to hear. He's like, I'm laughing right now. And I was like, so I went and watched everybody here locally. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to do that, I want to do a good job. So I practiced really hard and then went out and did it. And then they liked me, which was cool. And then they asked me to do the Lubbock Laugh Off stand-up comedy competition that we don't have anymore. But they asked me to do that. And Wes Nessman, my morning show partner, was hosting it. And of course, I listened to him on the radio like all growing up here. And so I thought that was cool. And like when I got there, I went over to say hi to him. I was like, he stood up from the table and I was like, hi, I'm Chrissy. And he just like looked me up and down and just like turned around and sat back down with his little fucking entourage. Like, well, that guy didn't give a shit about me. And I guess a couple of years later, his partner died and he remembered me from that. And I was living up in Minnesota, like as a, cooking and doing stand-up. But it was during the pandemic, so everything was kind of chilled out. And he got my number from another comedian here and called me and asked me if I would move back to Texas to be his partner. It was very weird. I never applied for radio or even thought about it. So it was very like right place, right time sort of thing.
Some stuff just happens.
It does, yeah.
Wait, how long ago was it?
I've been on the show for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So... yeah, it was weird.
So did you just kind of hop on as like a co-host?
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, so like he asked me, you want to join my show? His show's been on the air for what, like fucking 20 years. I listened to him with Heathen, I listened to him with Jackie, I listened to him like briefly, so I'm a driver, whoever else with Kelly. And so I was like, when he called me like fucking like 7 o'clock in the morning and I had been fucking drinking all night. I was smoking a joint when he called me and I was playing Risk on PS4. And when he goes, is this Chrissy Covington? I was like, yes. And I go, who is this? He goes, this is Wes Nessman. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like, let me just go to the chase. Do you want to ask me? And I was like, dude, straight up, my driver's license is expired. I am drinking right now at 7, playing video games. He was like, you're perfect. It's perfect. I was like, okay. So I figured it out.
Holy shit.
So I moved back here for it. Yeah, I know. It's very weird. It was weird. I remember calling to tell my parents and they were like, my dad goes, don't get too excited about anything. He was like, shit doesn't work out for us. I was like, no, I really think that this might happen. So yeah, it's been fun.
That's awesome.
What time do y'all start in the morning?
I get up at 4:15 every day. It sucks. But we try to get in the studio. Wes is crazy, so he'll get in there at like 4:45. I usually roll in at like, I can't lie because if he listens to this, he'll fucking talk shit. So
shout out to him.
I usually roll in about like 5:40. Okay. So I take my time. But yeah, it's early.
Damn, that is early as fuck. What time y'all out of there?
Well, when we're done with the show, so we're usually finished with the show by about 8:30. We have to write all the things for the next day and research whatever the fuck's going on in the news. And when we're done with the show, I have to write 2 articles for the radio stations here in town. So I write 2 articles and then cut commercials, and then I usually can dip out and go home like around noon. So, yeah, which is not that bad. Sometimes I'm done earlier than that. So you have the whole rest of the fucking day. So.
It's like a regular day, but just
early.
Just at 5.
Yeah, right. It's hard when you like to drink. Yeah.
I was about to say that would be the worst part.
Dude. Yeah.
That comes quick.
Have you ever like overslept really bad?
Oh my God, yeah. All the time. Oh, it's probably
like on the drive to work, are you listening to the radio show?
Yes, I'm listening to him talk shit. He's like, well, my partner's not here yet. Bitch was drinking last night or whatever. He's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, so no, I oversleep all the fucking time. I try. I have like months where I do really good. And then months when I'm like, 35 and single and I just want to be drunk right now.
Yeah.
So,
oh, shit.
So that's how that works. Yeah.
Dang, that's. I don't know why when I think of radio, it just seems like so much pressure. It,
It is kind of, yeah.
It's weird. I don't know.
It is kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes it is weird. I don't know. There's some really hardcore fans, and there's some like, just the FMX has been like the number one radio station in Lubbock for like fucking 40 years, and it's probably the oldest station here. And so people really like it, So when they come out to see me at an event or whatever, there's some intense.
I don't mean this to be disrespectful, but, but radio fans seem like they're weird. A little out of there.
Oh, they're totally weird. I love you guys. I need you, but you fucking weird. Yeah. I mean, I can't. What am I supposed to say? Like, I love them, but yeah, some of them are interesting. Some of them are super cool. I mean, I listened to FMX before, so. I can't really judge, but there are people that do listen all fucking day long, forever, and they love you a lot.
Oh my god,
they love Hot Donna. Huh?
Oh, they love it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I've had a couple weird people. Oh, okay. There's some weird people.
Well, tell us about it.
Have you had like love professions?
Oh god.
Like,
oh my god.
Just
Yes.
professing their love.
Yeah. Like the love. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, it's me. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. I had a guy that came to a remote job. So I have a radio commercial endorsement with Twin Peaks. So I go to Twin Peaks pretty often, like once a week, and hang out there and drink with radio listeners for work. It's a work thing.
Holy shit.
It's a work thing. So go for 2 hours and hang out and have drinks and food with whoever the fuck wants to come in. And there's been some really interesting people. And sometimes like men that when they come in, they listen to you all day, every day. And then when they come in there, and if there's no one else around, or if it's kind of, if there's not a lot of people there, they think that, they want your full attention.
I'll just say this.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not going with your bro or your family to Twin Peaks, you're weird. There's no reason for you.
Well, I know.
Maybe once in a while, okay, I get it. But if you're going there,
they have great appetizers and drink specials.
And some of the bartenders are my friends, but if they know you and you know your name,
you're right. It's different for me. Because
good fried pickles too.
I've been going. They have really good food, and the girls there are really sweet.
No, the food's good.
I love going there and hanging out, but I do all their commercials, and so there's like a very like, I don't know. There's people that come in and hang out with me. They're interesting, and they're people I've never met. Sometimes I meet some really cool people, and then sometimes I have someone that's like, I want you to wear my dead wife's leopard skirt, shit like that, or like, can I buy your tights from you? Like, just
why didn't you sell them?
You know what? I should have, but times haven't gotten tough enough. I'm savoring that for the end. No, but these are some interesting people sometimes. But
I tell you girls have it easy. You could just sell your fucking bathwater. And
you
your
guys
socks,
say that, but then if we do, you guys guys talk shit. What whore? So.
Not me.
Yeah.
It
goes from you guys have it so easy to you guys have it so fucking easy.
Yeah, right.
So
exactly.
What's the word I'm looking for? Talk down on somebody. What's the word? I don't know. I don't do that. It's a hustle.
Well, there's you, and then there's everyone else.
I was just saying because I would sell my. We're thinking about starting a feet. What is it called?
Yeah, feet one. OnlyFans, feet finder. Yeah,
I got really pretty feet.
He's got delicate.
I have
things.
huge feet, so my partner is. He talks about them on the radio all in my huge hands. So I have like men that want to come in and measure hands with me. It's very weird.
I low key want to.
Oh, do you want? You can if you want to.
Let's see.
I bet
because I got big hands.
I got you. I have you. And I know I can just squash
small, tiny
your tiny little baby hands.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So he brings it up all the time and then, let me see your hands. Are they really big? Yeah, they are that big. And you don't want to catch them. So
there you go.
Listen there, folks. I go to Twin Peaks. That's cool. You guys have that?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Endorsement?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I do. I have that one. I have T-Mobile. I've got a bunch of some national endorsements here right now.
What?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
It's the radio biz, man.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you think they make money? By
that
advertising.
Is one thing you got like locked in.
Yeah.
So is it one of those things of like they give you a list of like this is who you're endorsing, knock out these commercials, or is it like they want you?
Yeah, they want. Yeah, so if you're ever listening and you hear like a commercial and you hear me say, "Hey, this is Chrissy from the Rock Show for blah blah," that's how you know that that's an endorsement commercial. If you just hear one where I'm like, "Come out to blah blah blah," and it doesn't have my name in it, that's just a regular commercial. Yeah, and so kind of how they figure that out is they'll ask like all of the radio personalities, like, so give me a list of everything that you like and everything that you want. Very weird question, and it's
Interests, I guess.
yeah. And then the salespeople take that and go, "Oh, she likes fucking cats." Or not fucking them because that's weird, but she fucking likes cats a lot.
I'm suspicious now.
Anyway, no comment. And so they'll go through all that, and then they'll fucking call around, they'll find whatever, and then you'll have like some national salespeople that'll call and give you deals like T-Mobile and stuff. So yeah, I have some cool ones right now. Yeah.
And those are yours.
They're mine.
Okay.
Yeah, they're mine. So they'll do like a deal with you. You just may get like a deal for 6 months or a year or sometimes a month if it's a local business that just wants you to do like a grand opening or whatever.
Do y'all partner with tech?
I mean,
they have their own thing. But.
Yeah, I work for Town Square Media, and that's a national radio brand. So it's all over the United States. So
when I think of radio, I'm thinking a lot of, again, regulations, board, whatever. Is it like that?
FCC.
Are there people on your asses a lot? Is there a lot of like legalities?
There are.
Yeah.
There are, but there's not really anyone on our ass at all ever. I mean,
It's the higher up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're kind of, there's contracts that you can sign. There's people that protect you from,
Yeah, I'm just being honest because I'm like,
I know.
We're a podcast. We don't have to do that.
Right.
You got a fucking endorsement
weird.
with 2 feet.
Yeah,
Twin feet.
yeah.
Like,
It's weird. It's a bunch of shit that I didn't fucking know how it worked until I got there. And so I've kind of just been, learning along the way. But it's been cool. Yeah. I think right now I've got Twin Peaks. I've got T-Mobile. I've got Tejas Motors.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, those are the dudes. I was over there with them today from 11 to 1. And then I've got who else do I do? Green Gorilla. Planet Fitness.
What do you?
What does that mean?
No, hold on. Let's work through this.
Okay.
These smoke shops popping up everywhere in Lubbock. Do you?
As I light my cigarette, you're like, what do you think about them?
I see a lot of these smoke shops popping up every fucking where. What is going on? Is it just people need that much, cigarettes and whatever the fuck else?
It's usually their dads didn't love them enough,
I just find it weird. Like every block, there's a damn smoke shop.
There are a lot of.
I'm there all the time.
I'm not. This is not what I'm saying. Like I
don't know, man.
I don't
work for the tobacco industry.
I get that people need it because I need my nicotine as well. But there's one every fucking block. Like, is it money laundering? What's going on here?
Dude, I think they're just selling a product people are fucking buying, like vapes, like a motherfucker, dude.
Well, we've seen people be feral for vapes. We have had people late to the podcast because they are like, my vape died and go get another one.
That's right. True. That is very true.
Oh, I'll do the same shit.
No, I'll be 10 minutes. I have to go get papers or something.
Here I go again. Like,
I'd
never do that, but I'm on Zens. Like, I need my fucking Zens, dog.
Yeah. I was thinking about trying Zens.
They're fun.
Do you like them?
I love them.
Do you do them too?
No.
Have you tried them?
No.
I tried
puke easily, so I don't know if I would do well with that.
I puke easily. She still kisses you?
She kisses me when I...
Well, I heard they taste pretty good.
Yeah.
I had a story to tell, but I'm
it makes his breath
now I want to know.
It makes his breath minty.
Did you accidentally kiss one into her mouth?
I kissed another area when I had one in my mouth.
Oh, did it burn?
That's what I was wondering.
No,
she didn't say nothing.
But then he kissed me, and I was like, do you have a Zen? And
she didn't say nothing, so I was like, all right, well, we're
That's like sneaky.
No, but literally, I was like, that can't be down there. I'm scared.
I was doing it.
Suddenly have pussy cancer, and it's your fault?
Pretty much.
Now my pussy's addicted to fucking nicotine.
This is going to sound so bad when I say this,
experiment.
But I was doing an experiment to see if she would catch a buzz. And she did.
If I would catch a buzz
from this,
the dumbest experiment ever.
Literally.
But it didn't happen, and she didn't even know unless I kissed her.
Wow. So does he ever blow weed up your hoo ha? Fuck.
She blows weed on me. I wish
she would let me do that.
She tries to get me. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed, so she blows it on me and gives me high. So we're even.
Well, everybody has their own weird thing. There's yours, Zens.
a suppository.
Zins and sins.
No, I was just like, because I seen a lot of green gorillas and headhunters and
Yeah.
what's that other one? Gas bunny.
They're everywhere.
Every fucking where.
Which is great for me because I need them all the time.
I wasn't talking shit. I was just wondering, like, what the fuck is going on?
I have no qualms.
I think that's just what them. I mean, like all my little fucking sisters, like all of them are. I got a shitload of siblings, and all of them vape. It's like as soon as my parents leave the room, they're like, and I'm like, dude, like y'all are fucking crazy. We didn't have any of that though.
I was about to, so when did you start vaping? Do you remember?
When I started working in radio.
Because I was telling Jen, I remember my neighbor here 10 years ago.
Oh, with a rig. Like
He was building a rig, and this is when you would put the flavor in it.
Yeah.
And he was like, if that gets on your skin, it'll melt your fucking skin, basically.
Great. Let me suck on it.
I'm like, you're inhaling that shit, but
Looks like a fucking water flosser.
But he would talk about coils and you know.
Gotta replace my coils.
Yeah.
Or burn my
shit.
coils, man.
Yeah, so this was
Yeah. I
shit,
had one of those
10 years ago.
Yeah, I had one of those because somebody tried to talk me into quitting smoking. They got me one, and it made me cough so bad.
Yeah.
But I think I started buying them whenever I joined the radio because I was always wanting to go out to smoke a cigarette because, you know, but then I realized I could just vape in the building, in my office and in the studio. So I was like, well, we'll just make the switch.
No, and it's literally so easy just to like.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the convenience.
Yeah, I'll just hit it in my office.
Does it hit the same as a cigarette? I've never vaped in my life.
I think I'm used to it now. Just like I usually don't smoke until like I'm off work or because I usually use that most of the day. But I don't even smoke a cigarette when I get up in the morning. I'm probably coughing up the night before usually. So.
I used to roll my own cigarettes. And I'm thinking
I did
about
that
getting
too.
Back into that. I think it's so cool.
It is kind of cool. Are you gonna smoke them after you roll them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I just don't smoke weed.
Oh. Do you smoke cigarettes?
I will. I like them.
Word. Word. I
You'll
don't
smoke
trust
the ones you roll.
I don't trust someone if they've never even tried a cigarette. Like, they don't have to smoke one, but, like, if they want to fucking be my friend, they have to have at least tried one, or we don't have anything in common at all.
I don't think any of my friends are like that. Well, actually, my friends are degenerates.
So are mine.
So
are mine. Yeah.
I'm no better. I'm just scared of, like, drugs and shit, so that's why I don't
That's
do
a good
it,
thing
you
to
know
be
what I mean?
scared
I
of.
don't do that shit.
Good.
I'm trying to think, do I know any fucking square people like that?
They're pretty fucking lame, dude. Like,
That haven't even tried one. That's
yeah,
crazy.
see, I don't need them to fucking smoke because I know I'm a piece of shit. But like, if they've never tried anything, like we don't. Where do I?
Yeah, like,
how do we have anything in
For
common
real,
at all?
right?
It's like you
Well,
don't know
like,
my life at all.
It's like, yeah, like no disrespect to straight edge people,
no,
but like
live a little.
you don't want to feel just a little dizzy,
right?
just like a little bit. Just for like
even if they just
Oh,
hit
that
one
first
once, we're like,
buzz.
it's disgusting. It's just the fact that they tried
it's
it.
a little head change. Fuck it.
I need to know that they live on
But-
the edge a little bit.
I mean, God bless.
That first buzz, oof.
Yeah. And then it's weird. The first one you smoke is fucking gross. And it's like, why did I do that again? And then again.
And
then
you kind of just have to finish it, and you're just kind of like,
and you don't want to look dumb.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's a hot guy. And I was like, I
you
think
gotta see it through.
my first cigarette was over at Studio 28, like venue that was open forever ago. I don't know how old you guys are, but that was the first time I smoked a cigarette, and I thought it was so fucking cool. Oh my God. I was like, I'm so fucking cool.
Where's that at?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
long
trying to remember
gone.
that.
It was the old television station, like News Channel 28, and then when they closed it down, there was just a old building. It's out there where the paintball field used to be. I don't know if it's still out there.
Is this on Slayton Highway or
It's
no?
Fuck if I know. I think it's like on 100 and some odd fucking bullshit
Okay,
that
no.
way. Don't ask me hard questions like Slayton High. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know. It was way the fuck out there, but it was just full of little fuckers like me smoking and watching metal bands.
Sick.
It was fun.
Your buddies are playing tonight, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who's that?
The friends I was gonna see, a lot of them are playing. I need to look at the fucking flyer, but If Found Dead, I was gonna go and see them. My friend Robert, I was gonna go see his band. They've only played a couple.
Now, you've already told us your age. You're 35.
I'm 35. Mm-hmm.
What was the music scene like here?
Badass,
in those days.
hardcore. It was a hardcore scene, but it was fucking fun. I mean, because it was like new. I'm not new, but it was fucking cool.
No,
It
this
was-
is what I hear though. Like a lot of like hardcore bands used to come
Dude,
through here a lot.
It was huge.
Yeah, I heard Terror used to come through a lot.
All the time.
Madball.
Hell yeah.
Hatebreed.
All the time.
Madball.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some really good shows here when I was a fucking teenager. And like, I have a really big soft spot for places like Jake's, like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, because I just like grew up, I feel like I grew up in there.
No, same. I've been going there since I
So-
was like 15.
Yeah,
or
me too.
something.
Me too. So it's been fun. But like the music scene here from like 2004 to 2009 was sick. It was fun. It was super fun. How old are y'all?
I'm 30.
I'm
30?
I'm 22.
You're 22?
So
no,
did
you're
you?
not.
So did you catch that really sick ass Slipknot show?
Fuck yeah,
Oh my god!
I did.
Do you remember? It was okay. This was not the Slipknot show. It was Gwar, and who else was it that night?
What year do you think it was?
Fuck! It might have been like
Where was
07
it?
Amphitheater.
The amphitheater. I don't think I got to see them at the amphitheater. I
This
saw
is-
them at Jake's though.
Okay, no, this was like
Years
this was
ago?
an outdoor one.
Yeah, I don't know. I also saw Slipknot. I saw them a couple years ago, and it was badass.
Yeah, we
Was
got to
it-
see them this year.
It was a special
It was
experience.
a fucking good show. Corey
Yes.
Taylor's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I really I got to see them like years ago, but it was in Dallas, and I had like tickets like in the seats, and so it was just kind of like that is no way to watch
To
Slipknot
watch it, yeah.
from just a space.
Right.
And so this last year we got to see them at Sick New World, so it was in a festival setting.
Hell yeah. Was it bad? Was that
was
awesome?
nuts.
It was
I was
amazing.
so drunk.
Rib
but it was
rib
good.
against the barricade.
Yeah.
Shrooms hitting. Knees don't fill them.
Yeah.
But this
It's
energy.
like all the discomfort and the comfort at once.
I don't even think there was
the
any,
best
like-
energy. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And immediately after they came off stage, System started and everybody just
dude.
started running. So
I bet it was good.
I was
Best.
soaring.
Have you seen System of a Down?
No, I've
I
never.
think
I've not.
that is
I'm
a
sure
re-
it was amazing. That'd
it's
be like
a-
that's a bucket list.
It's a
for me.
religious
Oh, yeah.
experience.
I'm sure it
I will
was.
say that.
I can only
I
imagine.
will travel far if I have the money to go see them because it was that good. It was
I
like-
bet.
like I felt like that and I didn't know if it was just like the stuff I had been doing. And so
No, I bet
so
you
when he,
sober.
like-
it was awesome too.
Yeah, so when he like said the same thing, I was like, oh, thank
We were
God.
talking about it because there was like what 60,000 people,
Yeah.
and it felt like we were at Jake's.
I've been to some really good shows, especially since being on the radio. But I think my favorite, one of the best I was ever at, I saw Tool in fucking Minneapolis like 8 years ago, and it was a fucking religious experience. I mean, I've always been such a big Maynard fan that I was. It was awesome.
Yeah, I feel like to see him with any of his projects.
Just
it's
anything.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just seeing him like work essentially
Dude.
and do what he does.
Yeah, it was good.
Have any of those stars come through to the station? You met them? Who were some?
Oh, well, I mean, anytime there's any birthday bash or anybody that comes through for any of those, I mean, we've talked to everybody on the phone. After COVID, people have been kind of weird about coming in, physically, which is fine. It's actually kind of like easier if they don't. But I guess, let's see. I'm going to think of a list of people I've talked to.
Walk a Flag of Flame?
No.
There's a reason why I
No.
said that. I'll tell you off air. I will tell you off air.
Mainly talk to comedians. Is that me? Oh, I'm such a fucking asshole.
Like, Jen.
Oh, that's my alarm to tell me to wake up so I can go party.
Well,
That's my wake up and party alarm.
clip it.
No,
It is 8:30 p.m. by the way.
yeah,
I wasn't going to call you out like that, but
I know.
It's Friday
sorry,
night.
That's
It is-
why I'm
it's
saying.
Friday.
I'm telling you.
it is a Friday night.
It's my wake up. It's time to party alarm.
That is awesome.
In case I need a little nap, little evening nap, napski.
I don't blame you. You wake up early.
I do get up early. Yeah, this was early morning. Yeah, but it's a lot of comedians. But talking to people or even doing interviews and stuff like that, like I feel like after maybe the first one I was kind of weird about. I think the first one I ever was on was like Trans-Siberian Orchestra or something.
Shout out to them. I want them on here.
Dude, they're fucking really cool people. I think I was kind of just tripping out that I was about to be able to get to talk to a bunch of bands and
Who
cool.
did you talk to in the trans thing?
I don't fucking know his name. Oh my God, I'm not.
Like the director?
The guy who started it.
Oh,
the
okay.
guy. I don't know. He called us from some fucking badass,
Fuck, that's
flat
so cool.
in wherever the fuck. Yeah, that was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Talking to people like William Shatner.
What the fuck?
Really cool. Bert Kreischer.
You talked to Bert?
Yeah.
Bertie boy?
Yeah.
Of course you did. He would.
Steve Hofstadter.
He is something else.
He's a sweetheart. He's really
Of course,
nice.
he's like, I'm going to Lubbock. I'm famous. I got to talk to these people anyway.
He's super sweet. Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, I got to talk to him for like 30
When
minutes.
he came here
We-
like 3 years ago? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got to go. I got to get a job over there.
we talked for a
I was
while.
gonna explode.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
What did
there's-
he tell you? I have to know.
I can send you the audio.
Oh, please.
We talked a lot. I would love to. It's fun.
I love
It's
Bert.
pretty funny.
Oh, fuck.
Who else? I mean, I got to open for Steve
Fuck,
Trevino.
well, fuck William Shatner, Bert Kreischer. Goddamn.
Right. He's super nice. In fact, he missed the first phone call. He was supposed to call it.
Of course he did.
I
Nice.
know. He was supposed to call at 8:15. And it was like, and Wes Nussman is like, he's been in radio for he doesn't give a fuck. If you don't call on time, he's like, I'm going to breakfast and, bye. Because really, essentially, whenever somebody calls in to get, for something like that, that's us doing them a favor when they come into town and helping them sell tickets. So they need you to do that. And it's not us calling them and saying, hey.
Which is why I'm saying that's a Bert move because he sold out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he missed it because he was drunk. He was still drunk and he was still asleep on his bus. So he missed it. So
fuck.
whenever Wes was like, well, I don't want to fucking, I was like, I will, I'll
Yeah.
fucking do it alone. He was like, so his publicist sent an email, said, he can call at 9:30. And Wes was like, you can have it. And I was like, okay, weird. So I got to talk to him myself. And he didn't just give a 5-minute interview. I talked for like 30 minutes. It was great.
That's the greatest thing ever.
It was really fun.
Oh my
it was
God,
really,
I'm so jealous.
It was a really good conversation. It was really fun to talk to comedians and also like some other opportunities like Steve Trevino. I don't know if you know who he is. Who? Steve Trevino?
Yeah, who's that?
He's got a Netflix special and a Hulu special, and he's a comedian. And he came through and he played Buddy Holly Hall in 2001, and it was the first show I think that they ever had there, and I got to open for him on both the shows, which
Holy
was
shit.
really scary and horrible. I mean,
So how
I
many
did
years
fine.
in the comedy are you at this point?
I was about, let's see, in 2001, I was 4 years into
and you
comedy.
opened for it.
Yeah, at Buddy Holly Hall.
Wow.
In front of like 1,200 people. At the first one and like 1,300 the second one. I think the second, after I did well in the first one, he asked me backstage if I wanted a Crown and Coke or something. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm fucking fine. So I have a couple of those. And then on the second performance, I said my name wrong.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
What's his name again?
Steve Trevino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty
There's
cool.
a guy, Ariel, I don't know his name. He's a black comedian. He's coming,
Yeah.
I think, this weekend.
Oh, really?
I don't know if
I was supposed to do a show tomorrow night with Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother.
No shit.
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Oh, I've heard about this
I was supposed to
motherfucker.
do this tomorrow, but they
Oh.
actually postponed it till January, so not doing that one.
Can I play you my favorite Cuba Gooding
Sure.
Jr.?
Fucking do whatever you want.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'm like, this is your podcast. You fucking.
This is like the greatest thing ever. I think I have it bookmarked on Twitter.
I really want to open for Felipe Esparza in February, and I'm like
Oh, yeah.
trying to.
That would be cool.
Trying to get them to work that out for me, but we'll see what happens.
Let's see if I can find it. Jen, you'll remember it when I find it.
Okay.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is one of my favorite characters.
I know exactly
You know
what
what I'm
you're
talking
going to talk about. Yes.
Oh no!
Bring that man up here. Hold on. Somebody suck that baby's dick. Somebody suck that baby's dick.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, that's the greatest clip
You should make
ever.
that your ringtone.
Oh, shit. Give it a pause. You were opening for Bert Kreischer.
Oh yeah, Steve Trevino. I don't know.
Steve Trevino.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You opened for him?
yeah, that was cool.
Suck it, Morgan. motherfucker.
Eric Schwartz opened for him. He tours with Joe Coy and Chelsea Handler. Eric Schwartz is fucking really cool. He's come through here twice. He's become my homie. I opened for Joe Bartnick at Cactus a while back. He is best friends with Bill Burr, and he was on whatever Bad Dad? What's the fucking show called? Good Dads, Bad Dads, fucking some Bill Burr movie.
Oh yeah,
but Joe's like his bestie, and I got to open for him recently, and he was pretty cool. I have met some assholes, but you know.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Right, I can't say. I
It's
love
weird.
everyone.
It's weird how many people come through here.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at like the people you hear about. You know, Snoop Dogg was here not too long ago.
Right? Yeah, he was.
He was at the Colorado Tech game. I think that was last week, 2 weekends ago.
That's really cool.
Him and Dr. Dre were here actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
At some
cool.
like private fucking party.
That's cool. Yeah, there are cool people that do come through here. I think William Shatner was the fucking coolest person to talk to, though, because fucking Star Trek. Like,
Nah,
what
yeah,
the
he's
fuck?
he's the
Like,
goat.
oh, he was awesome, and he was so fucking funny. And, like, Wes asked him, I was like, holy fuck, we're talking to William Shatner, so fucking cool. And Wes was like, William, what has it been like to have such an esteemed career? You know, how's it, you know, because he's in his fucking 80s. Wes was like, what has it been like? And he had, like, William Shatner had just got done watching the AKC, like, dog fucking festival or dog show thing. And he was like, my career, I've just been like a blumbering St. Bernard. I just go and I just do. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe we're talking to fucking William Shatner.
That is crazy.
Fucking pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Does somebody pay for that?
No,
No, they just do it.
no. They message us. They email us and say, "Hey, would you like to have them on here?" And they hope their publicist, if whoever they are, hope that we will email back and say yes. There's lots of people that we say no. You know, we don't call them. No, they're calling us because they're like, I've never been to fucking Lubbock, Texas. I better do something. Who do I call? How do I get, you know, their publicist is looking around going, how do we advertise for this? And how can we do it for free or cheap or whatever? You know, if they want us to run commercials about them, they have to pay for those. But if it's just an interview on the radio, if we want to do it, then we will. If we don't,
you
we
say
don't.
no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
For
Wes
whatever
has
reason?
lots of Wes has pretty much met everybody over 40 years on radio, and you know, because back in the fucking day, radio was fucking everything, you know.
Yeah.
So it used to be crazy, and so Wes has like made friends and enemies, you know, over the years. So there's fucking people that he's got hell no, he won't, you know, and you know, sometimes that does suck because it might be somebody that I'm like,
Like, I really like
Would he
them.
ever do a podcast?
no,
Like, no?
no, damn, I know.
I would try.
He has one with me. I mean, we have one together, but yeah, no.
He ain't gonna come on here.
Nah, he didn't want to do the one with me. He won't. He
I
won't go
respect
anywhere in
that.
public.
I
Yeah,
respect
he's
that.
very. He's a famous guy.
I love it.
He's
One
mis-
time I saw him
gonna get him on
officiate
here.
a wedding.
yeah, he does do that.
That's
he likes
awesome.
to. Yeah, he officiates. He likes to marry all the gay people in town because he knows it pisses other people off. Like as soon as you were able to do that, that's when he went and got that so he could fucking go marry everybody.
Here's a little something about me. I'm pretty conservative. I'm gonna start doing that.
You should.
I'm gonna fucking do that.
You want do
what
it?
the fuck? That's a good idea.
Yeah, Wes. Was,
I've always wanted to officiate one wedding.
yeah.
Why not be a gay wedding? All the
Wes-
hate.
I mean, honestly,
suck.
there
Wes takes pride in it. He's like, I married all the gay people in town. Go fuck yourselves, you know? Like,
a lot of people get turned down. Like my niece, whenever she was trying to plan a wedding ceremony here,
they didn't want to do it.
Oh,
emailed
he's
several
gay?
people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Emailed
Well,
several
That's
people.
why he did it. He went out of his way to be
Well.
like, oh, really? I'll fucking do
Rattlesnake
it.
Roy. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
I like literally imagine like the Dick House Productions logo, but like Rattlesnake Roy.
And you know how, and people have their opinions about me. Well, look, I officiate gay weddings, so whatever. People,
So everyone back the fuck up.
I'm the ultimate ally.
Word.
I am. I think I am.
You
Man,
are.
I want to get that motherfucker on here. Well, that's one of my goals. Get it
done. I don't think it costs much. Oh, your
homie
I thought
to
you
come
meant
on
to.
here.
Oh shit. Yeah. Good luck with that. I can't get him to. He does. Yeah. No.
That's fucking cool, though.
Yeah. He's all right.
So, what was the idea behind the podcast?
So it's just an extension. So the podcast is just the rock show backstage, which is just an unfiltered discussion between me and him, because the shit that's on the radio, you know, we get away with fucking murder, which is why people listen to that show, which is why it's the number one show, because it's like a car accident that they can't fucking look away from, or they just what are they going to say next? Oh my God, you know, whatever. That's not happening on any of the other shows. So that's kind of the allure, I guess. So the podcast is just not bleep. It's not bleeped, and it's just us. Yeah. And it's not rehearsed. It's less hokey, and it's just more us just fucking discussing life in the world or whatever.
Y'all do it at the studio?
Yeah, we do it in the studio. We cut it every Friday, usually every Friday.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Every Friday at like 8:30, we do it after we do our show. It's just part of
against his will.
Part of the job.
He doesn't like it.
I mean, he doesn't like it, but I think he does.
Yeah.
I think he likes it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've been doing it for years now, so there's a lot of them in there. He's weird because he's old school radio, and he is very anti-podcast for a long time.
This is why I'm fascinated with.
He was very anti-podcast, very anti anybody listening to music anywhere but the But at the same time, Wes really has really good taste in music. You know what you hear on the radio is not me and Wes's music playlist.
Yeah,
what is it called? Dad Rock?
Okay, yeah, that's not our playlist. Let me just tell you how the radio works. So this is how corporate radio works. Okay,
let's hear it. I'm ready.
There's a 24-hour, 24/7, 365 fucking list of plays. Okay, and only certain things are allowed on it, and the list comes from the top and it goes to everywhere else. It's distributed everywhere. So if somebody calls and says, I really want to hear this song, if it's in our fucking thing and we have the time or we want to, we can fucking throw that in there or whatever. But we don't really even do requests anymore because people don't hardly ever call for that anymore.
Really?
So if somebody's sitting in there and they really want to hear something and I see the phone light ring or something, someone might answer and do it, but it's not the thing anymore. So we don't choose the music, and we don't, sit there and listen to it. And some of them we don't want to fucking hear, of course, but that's just corporate radio. And, how you get on the radio is you prove that whenever you go somewhere, you're going to sell the fuck out, So, the bands that you get coming into town, even like, oh, the Nickelback's coming again, whatever. You know why? Because every fucking seat is taken and every ticket is sold. And it's like, I know you don't like it, but clearly people do.
Nickelback
and
rules.
It just is what it is. Yeah.
Nickelback, Metallica, Nirvana.
It is what it is. So
Led Zeppelin.
That's how it works. And when I hear all the time, well, how come you don't play this? Because they don't make any money. And this is a business right here. Yeah. So that's how, and that's why. It's not like I am sitting around just really fucking loving Kid Rock,
Shout out him.
It's just that's just how it works. So those musicians have fucking proven their worth, and they're the ones that are making money, and that's how that works. So yeah, it's different than a college station or wherever. Those stations are not getting advertisement deals with T-Mobile and shit like that. So basically, what the radio is essentially is a commercial machine with a little bit of talking in between. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you think of it like that. It's a commercial machine. The commercials are playing, and there might be music in between. That's what radio is.
Nice.
Do you think that
radio's going to die?
Well, I was going to try to figure out a different way to say it.
Yeah, that's what you were going to ask.
Yeah.
Do I think radio's going to die? No, I think it'll probably always be there because people still have old cars that don't have other things in them, and also old people don't fucking use stuff, and also in emergencies. God, if you're on a fucking road trip, you don't have service or whatever, you need to know the weather. The radio it's probably not ever going to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's never going to be the way that it used to be. But I think also it's kind of making a comeback in some ways. Like, people, a lot of musicians really like the radio, and like, think about it. Anytime somebody wants to make fun of the radio or make fun of it, it's like, okay, yeah, but, how much would you like to be on there?
I am podcast till the day I die, streaming.
Sure.
But having a radio station would be cool as fuck.
Of course it would.
It really would be
Of course it would. Yeah. It's like, oh, the radio's lame. Yeah, but if somebody told you that you were going to be on there all the time, would you say that then?
Yeah.
That's kind of how that works. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
You guys are like competing with XM and...
Yeah, kind of.
No?
Not really.
You have all these weird fan base that just fucks with y'all.
Yeah. I mean, we have 500,000 daily listeners.
I was about to ask you how many. 500,000.
500,000, 500,000
Holy
people
shit.
every morning. Yeah, it's a lot.
How much to shout out the Snake Pit on there?
I throw it on there anytime, man.
Please.
You can come be on our podcast too if you want to.
I would love to.
You're more than welcome to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to meet your buddy.
You're more than you can go meet him. You
I'm
can.
gonna
How
get
about
them-
that?
I'm
How
gonna
about
get them motherfuckers
How
on
about we
here.
do that? You come on ours, and then he'll.
Okay.
You can just come do ours.
How many mics do you have?
We got 3 in there.
Okay. I was
We
gonna
got one
say, can
for
I
you.
bring Jennifer? But I'll bring her in.
There's
I'll
only
just-
3
I'll
in there,
just
but
be
you,
on the
you can sit
window
to the
outside.
side.
Yes.
Word.
You have 500,000
Yeah.
daily.
Mm-hmm. Daily.
So was that like?
So we get Nielsen reviews. You know when you get those papers in the mail that are like, "What's your favorite radio station?" That's how we find things out. That's why they send $1 with them. They're like, "Here, if you fill this shit out, we'll give you another." So we get those quarterly reviews, and that's how you know how many our listenership. Basically. Yeah. So it's a lot. Yeah, especially with the new
surprised by
stations.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I mean, think about all the businesses that have the radio playing in them. If you're in Goodwill, Awesome 98 is playing. I'm on Awesome 98 sometimes. All the other stations in town, I'm on there too. They're all in Town Square in our building. I go into Goodwill, there's 50 people in there in that one store, and I'm hearing my commercial, So times that by all the businesses and places in town, auto shops, whatever
Do you have a radio voice?
Do I have?
Do you
I don't know. You tell
change
me.
the? It just came out a little bit.
No, I don't know.
I feel like you sound the way you do on the radio.
Yeah?
Just talking.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
don't- I was
just
just
like you're
meant
just
you don't
talking. I don't
Consciously,
Do you think I'm putting on a show right now?
no.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
I smoke
didn't
a
know
lot
if
of
you,
cigarettes.
consciously change how you, because I try to do that sometimes.
Maybe if it's a different
Like how I
commercial,
talk.
so for commercials and stuff, it's kind of voice acting. There's different kinds of commercials. So like if it's a sexy commercial, that's going to be like a little bit different than, the vape store or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Vape shop metal. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Is that what it's called? Vape shop.
Some call it that.
Vape shop metal.
Vape shop
Okay,
metal.
did you
It's
hear that
music.
new?
Oh,
Okay, I heard this term. It was honestly the best form of slandering I've ever heard. It was smart.
I know.
Ice Nine Kills came out with that Terrifier 3 song.
yeah.
And it's just, I don't know if you've heard it.
I've heard it.
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are calling it like vape shop metal on like Twitter.
I think that's funny. I like that.
It's good. Yeah,
I
it's a
like
good
it.
one.
I think that. What? Go ahead.
Oh no.
No, you.
Okay. I was just gonna ask, so obviously since you're not in control of the music on the radio, what do you listen to?
Just a lot of old shit. Lately, I've been listening to a bunch of old stuff. I mean, I listen to a lot of metal.
Have you always been into rock and stuff, or
Yeah.
it's just kind of always?
Yeah, pretty much. Lately, I've been listening to old stuff like Under Oath and shit, and fucking I don't know, Circus Survive, and
Okay.
I don't know. I listen to a lot of different stuff. I play the piano and I like to sing and stuff, and I don't know. I don't. I have a lot of different shit. I like rap too a lot, like a lot of Wu-Tang and a lot of old shit. So kind of all over the place with music.
Nice.
Are you sick of any music because of this?
Oh, I'm sick of all kinds of music all the time. I mean,
Any song in particular you're sick of?
oh god, fucking. Do you have a pen and paper? Like, oh, dude, don't make me answer this question.
I wanted to hear it. I wanted to
I'm
hear
sick
it.
of a lot of music, though.
No,
yeah,
you don't have to answer
I
it.
am sick of a lot of music, but
Okay, so I recently just followed you. You do you ask questions on Facebook for the radio station. What are some of the weirdest answers you think you've ever gotten?
Oh, dude. What did you steal? Like, I've asked that question. Tell me what. It just asked, what did you steal? And I've had some really, really bizarre ones. One guy called in. He didn't answer online. He called to answer it, and he just admitted to Grand Theft Auto. He admitted to all kinds of shit on the radio, and we were like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, dang. But I've got some weird answers for stuff for sure. I ask those every day. Sometimes a lot of people answer them. And I ask them between all the radio stations, not just on my Facebook. I ask them and I'll print off all the answers every morning, and sometimes I have thousands of answers. I'll just go through and try to pick the funniest ones or whatever.
Yeah,
it.
sometimes I'll read them like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It's
Where do the questions come from? Just your head?
my
or,
brain. Yeah. Whatever.
like the comedy in your head?
Well, that or just like typing in like icebreaker questions online. Just I look for, or if I see something on Reddit or somewhere, something looks funny, I might.
What's
Steal.
Monday's question going to be?
Monday's question, I'll tell you right now.
See if we
'Cause
can answer
I
it.
already posted it. Yeah, I would love your answer. Monday's question, I think it was a good one. Let's see. It is.
Come here, Nacho.
Why did the new guy get fired almost immediately?
I bet you have a good answer for that one.
Jesus.
I've worked for the same company forever, so
I don't know.
I don't really have an answer for that one.
I can't say my one example. I can't.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I've seen crazy shit, so. I walked in, when I was managing a kitchen, I walked in on a guy jerking off in the dry storage room. Like about 2 days after getting hired, and I was like, dude, what are we doing? No, you gotta go.
How do you approach that situation?
You go, you have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Are you jerking off in the dry storage? To be precise, is that and he was like, and I was like, you're gonna have to go, man. This is a summer camp.
Oh my God.
Oh,
what was that?
it was at a summer camp
Oh,
program.
shit.
It was a summer program. Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
fuck.
dude, yeah.
Christ.
It was bad.
People are fucking weird.
People are fucking weird.
What was the other question?
Yeah. What was the other one?
What'd you ask like for yesterday? 'Cause
What was
I
your?
can't-
Did you have?
I didn't have
how
one
the
that I
guy
can
got fired.
share.
I don't think
The
Jen
one
can
for
legally answer that
yesterday,
one.
I can never remember them like between the fucking morning. Yesterday we did. What's something you've done for the last time?
What the fuck?
Huh? Smoke weed?
How was you on
Yeah.
10/31/20?
10. Yeah, really high. And one of the first times I ever hung out with her, and I freaked out.
Did you?
Oh yeah,
Something
Oh,
I've done for the last time, like I've just never done again.
That you're not doing again?
Drink tequila rose.
Yeah. Did you puke your brains out?
A friend of mine and I got fucked up on just that.
Oh God.
We're like 19.
Yeah.
You know, you'll just drink anything you get your hands on.
Right.
It's like strawberry milk.
Oh God.
You got destroyed off that.
Destroyed off the tequila rose and the clamatos.
Oh.
Oy, chinga.
When you say those together, it's like
Tequila's awesome. Though.
Yeah, I'm a fiend though. I will. Well, you know how I am. How my eating habits are.
we also did. Why'd your family gathering go bad?
Oh my God.
One guy said because none of us got our food stamps. in.
Oh Jesus
I
Christ!
laughed so hard.
Why did your family gathering go bad?
Yeah.
So one family gathering went bad because it was 4th of July, and my dad, who does not drink liquor, drank brown liquor. My neighbor, or their neighbor, has a friend named Cowboy that looks like a brown Lemmy Kilmister, and Bob from La Bamba. And Cowboy was fucked up in front of my dad and was like, "You want to see some knife tricks?" And starts like
Oh, no.
twisting his knife. And my dad's like an old school vato, so he was like, "Hey, calm the fuck down, put that shit up around me." Like he like freaked out
Yeah, PTSD.
off the brown liquor.
That's funny.
And that was how 4th of July in like 2018 was no more. Like that was
funny.
immediately it. He was just like, "Cowboy, if you're gonna fight me, use your hands. Don't pull that out." Like he was like so upset, and he was so serious. He made my boyfriend at the time. He was like, "Take him home." Like literally, he was like, "Get him out of here."
That's
like,
too funny.
Literally escorted him out. He's like, "I'm done. I'm gonna eat my plate and go to bed." Like over it.
That's awesome.
Fucked up.
Shout out Richard. I've gotten drunk with that motherfucker.
That's awesome.
I would say
Sometimes.
he had about one shot that night of whiskey. That was
That's
it.
good.
Your dad?
Only one?
One, but he was off the Budweiser and Bud Light, and then that's why Richard doesn't need brown liquor.
That's
Poor
good.
Cowboy, we never seen him again.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Your dad like actually
Just
killed him.
banished from the block.
The
Sucks.
scene. Damn. Scared the shit out of
Yeah.
him. That's funny.
I think not to get political, but last time I ended a family events because I started talking about Trump.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I was egging on my uncle, and
he was like, "Go fuck yourself."
No, he loved Trump.
Oh,
but everybody else doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I knew he did. So I just off the liquor too, and I just started egging him on, like, come on, you know you like him.
That'll do it. That'll do it. There's gonna be a lot of arguments next week, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness,
it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
My answer for the bad family gathering was my uncle, my drunk ass uncle who's dead now. Rest in peace, Uncle Jay. You were awesome. It was the Jim Beam. He fucking tried to fucking fry a turkey in our backyard, and he put it in frozen, and it was really wet, and it fucking caught on fire, and it burned all the grass, like all in the yard, and everyone was screaming, and I was just jumping on the trampoline watching. I was a little kid, like. Oh,
like, what can I do?
Yeah, I did nothing, and
like, y'all aren't gonna let me put that shit out,
dude. I just jumped and watched like everyone running around crazy, and yeah, that fucking fucked up the family gathering. Yeah,
real careful with that. Y'all should say that on the radio.
What?
You gotta tell people on the radio.
Tell them to be careful
when they're frying the turkey.
You know what we tell them on the radio? We're like, stop stealing from Dollar General because there's better places to steal from.
Tell them to stop
I don't feel like we give good advice.
Tell them to stop stealing from Ralph's and the
they know.
Sad.
Oh, they know better than that. They better not. Ralph's that's another one of our big endorsements. Love Doug. I love Doug. You know, Doug's the best. So I had a really bad. This is a Doug story. If Doug ever fucking listens,
he's been on here before.
He's the best, man.
I love Doug.
Love him.
I love him so much. I went through a really bad breakup like a year and a half ago, and like I had this guy broke up with me on his birthday, and we were dating for 2 years. This is awful. Yeah, we're dating for 2 years, and I'd gone to Ralph's and I bought a shitload of records, a whole bunch of King Gizzard albums. Shout
out to them.
Yeah, that was his favorite. That was his jam, which I did see King Gizzard in Oklahoma. Sick as fuck, dude. But anyway, I got him all these new King Gizzard albums, all these ones that he didn't have. I'd had them order, and then I went and got him a cake from United. Shout out to United, another endorsement. What's up, baby? And then I got what else? Some balloons. And I'm on my way to his place. He was the mayor of Aspermont, Texas, which is so pretentious sounding in a tiny little fucking town. So
wait, your boyfriend?
My ex-boyfriend.
I got his family. I know somebody from there.
Yeah, it's probably him. Anyway, who do you know? Don't fucking tell me.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, don't. It probably is.
Put the name out. No, no.
Okay.
Never mind.
Excellent. Anyway, so I'm on my way to his place, and he breaks out. He texts me and goes, "I don't think you should come." I was like, "What?" I was really upset. So I turned around and drove back home. And long story short, and on my way back, I stopped back at Ralph's Records, take those records back, and I walked in there and I was like, brought him back in. He was like, "Didn't you just fucking buy those for blank?" I won't say his name. And I go, "Yeah." I was like, "He broke up with me," and he was like, I go, how did I say it? I was like, "Yeah, he broke up with me. I don't need him anymore. He's going to miss out on King Gizzard." That's what I said. And he goes, "Chrissy, he's not going to miss out on King Gizzard. He's going to miss out on you." And I was like, oh! He gave me a hug. I know. He gave me a hug, and I went home, and I think I drank like a whole bottle of vodka, and like woke up like covered in spaghetti or something. I don't know. I made spaghetti at some point. It was bad. I'm better now.
He is so awesome.
Shout out to Doug, though.
Shout out to Doug because he is the best. Yeah, that was exact. It was like it was the first person I saw. I was like, yeah, that was a good dude.
Man, King Gizzard fucking rules.
Fuck yeah, King Gizzard was.
And then what if he was like, "No refunds though"?
Right. He gives me such a good deal. He gives me good deals in there.
Yeah. He's really cool with me out there.
Love Doug. I went to see, dude, I went and saw Cake. I don't know if you guys give a fuck about Cake, but I have been a big fan since I was a kid. I went and saw them like 3 or 4 months ago. It was one of the fucking best concerts I've ever been in my fucking life. It was so good. It was up there with King Gizzard. It was good. King Gizzard was fucking good.
Crazy.
King Gizzard was wild, yeah. And it was on Halloween that I saw them, so we're all in costumes.
Wow. What year was this?
It was 2022, I think, in Oklahoma City. Yeah, nice. It was wild. I ate a bunch of mushrooms. Oh, yeah. You can cut that out of your podcast if you need to.
If you want me to. I don't
give a shit.
Okay, well, then I'll keep it there.
There you go.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good one. It was a good time.
So you're doing the radio thing. Tell me a little bit about the comedy career. You've said a little bit, but it's going good.
Yeah.
You know Morgan and Rafa.
Oh, yeah.
You did his podcast, right?
No, he's asked. Oh, Rafa. Yeah, I did Rafa. Yeah.
You did his new one.
Mm-hmm,
How'd that one go? Has it been released?
I don't think so. I think I was their first guest ever.
Okay, that's right.
I think it was fun. We had fun. I've known Rafa since I started comedy. Morgan's new. He's still a new comedian, really, to us. But yes, love you, Morgan.
Morgan,
Shout out to Morgan.
Gay.
Me and Morgan. He's not gay.
Yeah, he is.
He's not gay. He's not gay.
Well, okay. Well,
Morgan.
if you know, you know. Then
damn, you're gonna have to cut this out. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. I mean, I've just seen Morgan at shows. I talk to him sometimes, but we don't go as far back as Rafa.
You known him a while.
Yeah, since I started. Yeah, so I think he was there my first show.
Where was it at?
My first show was at the Lantern Tavern.
I have not gone out to one of those yet.
It was good. I think.
How often do you do them?
Do I?
Yeah.
So I used to do open mic all the time, but I don't do any comedy unless I get paid now. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, but only because like I have to get up fucking ass early. So all these fucking shit during the middle of the week. If I'm not getting any money out of it and I'm just getting drunk and I'm late for work where I make money, it seems stupid to me. So I might go and do like stand up just to get ready for a show or whatever. But I've been booking shows, booking my own shows. I usually do like about 5 or 6 big shows a year.
No, I have been holding on to this since the beginning of this podcast. When you said something, like a laugh off.
The Lubbock laugh off.
Oh my god! Seriously, you and I should host one. We should put one on.
Yeah,
I am dead serious.
Well,
I have not. We can call it something else.
If you want to call it something else,
I don't give a fuck.
More than welcome to do it.
We should see who the best comic is in Lubbock.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we used to do it all the time.
No, we should do this very soon.
We have it. Wes has. You have to wait. You'll have to come up with another name for it because this is Wes Nessman's thing. But he did buy a trophy for 2024, and so we might do one in December. We might do one next month.
I'm not talking about December, but like in next year.
Well, let me know, man. I'm down. I'm always down for whatever.
Because the
last couple of shows that I've put on at Jake's have been sold out, and that's been fucking awesome. But they can't be the Chrissy show once a month, so that's why I try to do like one every 3 months. If there's a theme I could do, like Christmas, I did a fucking Valentine's show called Stupid Cupid Comedy Show, and it was all about relationships, and I just I did that, and then I do one on Father's Day usually, and talk shitty dad jokes and shit and whatever. I play my piano with my act. I don't know if you know that, but I do that. So do stupid songs and shit.
Yeah, we should host a last comic standing.
Let's go.
Holy shit!
I would be down.
I don't know how we would do it, but we should do that.
I know exactly how we would do it.
Because you've done it. So
I've done it, yeah. We could put it on. Let me know. I'm sure there'd be plenty of people interested.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Don't you think that'd be fun?
Think it would be fun.
We'll have like all of us, you, and we have another guy. He's not here. He's being lazy. But we'll do it.
I'm down, man.
Holy shit. That'd be so fucking fun.
It is fun. I know it's fun. It's kind of scary at first, I guess, if you're new. But it's not anymore. Nothing scares me anymore. After you say your name wrong in front of like 1,300 fucking people, you're just like, ah.
How did you say that? What would you
I
say?
call my name's Chrissy. Well, my name's Kristen, but I go by Chrissy, and I call myself Christy.
Christy.
I know, and that I hate.
Were you
that.
just like,
or maybe it was almost like a Critchy, because I know.
That's even worse.
And then like, dude, and I go. I said it out loud. I was like, I fucking had all this time to learn that. And I
you said to sit in it.
And somebody, it must have been one of my friends. I couldn't see who the fuck it was because the lights are really bright. But she yelled out, it's probably a radio listener. She yelled, "Don't be nervous." That's what she said. And I was like, girl, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous about the jokes. I'm not nervous about the jokes. I said, I'm nervous about the fact that I wore my Peter Pan pants. I have these like green fucking tights on. I was like, I'm worried about Peter Pan pants and like to what degree all of you can see my camel toe right now.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, everybody up front, like, I was like, the guys in the back are probably fine, but this dude on the front row is getting a fucking show. And
Oh my God.
and I just saved it. It was fine. I was like, sir, what's your name? Are you dating her? Not anymore. It was stupid. Yeah. It's fun.
How long was your set?
Like 8 minutes or something. I don't know.
At the Buddy
Now I do
Hall,
like an hour. I can do like
You
an
can do
hour.
an hour?
Yeah, I could probably do an hour and a half, really. But
Really?
usually, yeah. But I haven't. But I could. I've done about 45 minutes until people are like, okay, we have to go because the show's over. You know, I could have just kept going, but yeah. I have
Sucks that you don't do open mics. I want to see you at open mic.
Well, I mean, it's not that I never do them. I went out, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I went and did one. I just go show up for fun and stuff.
I mean,
Let me know
though.
next time you want to go to one, and I'll show up for one. It's not all the time anymore. I used to go to all of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it. You got to wake up early. And
I
shit.
used to host the Bar PM show before Morgan did.
For Val?
Before Val did, yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah, I
did.
gave it to Val, yeah.
No shit.
I did, yeah. But Corey Evans gave it to me, and he's fucking funny as shit. If you don't know him, I mean,
Corey Evans.
he's one
I
of
think
the
I know that
old
person.
comedians here, one of the old school guys. He's so fucking funny, and that show is huge. But like, when I hosted it, and every time I go, Morgan, every time I go, I'm always like, I was like, I'm Chrissy Covington. I used to host the show back when it was funny.
Sorry, Morgan.
He
Step your
knows.
game up, bro.
He knows the joke.
Yeah, I had to come. You had to come out one of those and.
Yeah, man. Next year, or I'm thinking next year that I'm trying to line up some things in all the markets that my show plays in, my morning show plays in, so that I can kind of grab the audience from all those places and then advertise for it for free on the radio and drag some buddies and kind of do a little tour about.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do a live show. I do this podcast live.
Mm-hmm.
We've had comedians. I'm doing one in, I think, May.
nice.
Do you want? Would you do it?
Sure.
We'll have you do like 2 minutes,
Word.
and then we'll shoot the shit with you for a few minutes.
Okay.
We usually have a few other comics,
Cool.
probably about 8 other ones.
I'm down.
Sorry, boys. Somebody's getting kicked off the spot because I had a line.
I'm always down. You should pick me. I'm good.
The live show kind of runs like Kill Tony style.
Nice.
Minus the bullying.
That's exactly
Unless
what it is.
you deserve to be bullied.
Right.
And it just comes
Sorry,
easily.
Curtis. I
It's
didn't mean to
fine.
bully you last
Oh,
time.
Curtis. Man, I love Curtis.
Curtis rolls.
Those are all my fucking homies. I like all those dudes.
Who's your? Answering honestly.
What?
Who's your favorite comic?
in Lubbock? Sweat, Chuckles.
Yeah, he rolls.
He's the
Isn't he?
best, yeah. And then next to Sweat would be
I need to get him on
probably
here.
JJ Howell.
I never heard of that one.
JJ,
Yeah.
he's so fun. He won the laugh off like 6 times. He's really good. He's like my best buddy. He doesn't really come out to comedy much anymore. Like, he's kind of doing family shit, but he's good. Sweat's good. I like Red. Red Giles is my
Red.
buddy. Mm-hmm. Love him. Rainy's good.
Rainey, good guy.
Rainy's great.
He did Morgan's podcast not too long ago.
Nice.
I got to meet him.
Morgan's been asking me to get on his podcast for a long time, and I just have said no.
He's good at a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's good.
I think the podcast is good.
He is good at that. And he can talk, and he talks loud as shit. and
Yeah.
I can hear him
Yeah.
in my room
He does great.
when he records.
He does a good job, and I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched it.
You can hear his fucking voice shake the room. I'm not even lying.
I think he does good on it.
he
yes.
is good at talking,
I
and in that manner.
right. It takes a different. Yeah. Okay.
So you've been around for a while. You've seen kind of the ups and downs of it all. Where are we going wrong
Of the
here?
comedy scene?
In everything, music, comedy, like what? I have my own ideas. But what do you think? Why aren't we, like a Dallas or an Austin?
I think because people go, I don't want to live here, and they move away instead of making it cool. So that's just why people like us have to stay here and
But
help.
why do you think they
trying, girl.
are moving? Is it the infrastructure? Do you think? Because I think that's a part of it.
It could be that too. I mean, there's a lot of problems.
There's a lot.
Lubbock's got a lot of problems. I do think a lot of the cool people and creative people think they have to go elsewhere to make something out of their. And I get that's fine, whatever. I think there's people that just leave because they think it's lame or whatever. But that's why places like Lubbock are gonna stay lame in certain ways if people keep fucking off.
Yeah.
So. It's everywhere you go, there you are, right? So it doesn't really fucking matter where
So
you
I'm
are.
trying to tell people.
Yeah, you can make this place what you want it to be.
No, truly. And like I feel like Lubbock should be like a lot bigger, a lot more well known, a lot more of a staple in Texas than I think. Like it's like delayed almost.
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's not going to happen or that it's not worth it. It's just like the work or the breakthroughs haven't been done or whatever. But I feel like because of that, it's like I see what you're saying. Like people leave or people see this as like their small town that they hate and they're like, I'm never going to be anything here, so I'm going to leave and make shit harder for myself and settle for a normal ass job in a big city, but I'm happier or whatever.
Right.
And I feel like Lubbock really is like free to claim in a lot of ways.
It is
open market.
Like there's a lot of culture that really could be like,
oh yeah,
just stuck.
And also like if you know where to look, if you know where to look and you like people like me and you or whoever live in kind of a different sort of bubble to where like the other shit doesn't really affect, like whatever the problems they have doesn't really affect me. Like I can like after this go over to fucking metal show, be surrounded by fucking
it's like
homies.
the in-between outsiders
like,
or something.
It's like I'm not around whatever the fuck it is.
I think that's
troublesome.
People have this idea that that's there.
Yeah.
But it's in every fucking city.
It is.
And
it is.
It's like Jen saying like, yo, homie, is free game here.
It is.
It is.
It can be anything.
It is the Wild West here. I really believe that. Like you can fucking take this shit and just cement yourself in this fucking thing
for sure
forever. Because everybody has that idea. They leave and shit. And I'm like,
dude, I lived in Austin. I lived in Austin from 2009 until 2013, and it was fucking cool. It was kind of cool back then, it was
awesome back then.
It was cool back then, It was like I kept going to South by Southwest every year. When I lived here, when my friends would drive, it's like fuck. I moved there and I loved living there. It was expensive as fuck though, but also like when you're there, you kind of get lost in the fucking. You're lost in the fucking sea of other motherfuckers that are artsy and fucking cool and everyone's. But when you're here, you have more opportunity to have eyes on you in a lot of different ways that you don't get there.
Yeah.
There's less competition in certain ways because people haven't made this place their destination.
Yeah.
So like, if you're fucking cool here, you're really cool,
brother. I
if you're cool in Austin, well, everybody is.
I get excited thinking about that. Somebody whose name I can't say no more because I'll get sued, but he said if you make it here, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah,
I really, really believe that shit.
I think you're right. I think it's true.
I'm interested to see what happens in the next 10 years.
Same.
I think we are close to a Nashville and Austin. I really believe that.
The music scene is great. There's so many artistic people here. There's so much great music of every genre. There really is. There's some really fucking good musicians here. South Plains is a fucking program. Their program is so fucking dope. There's some people they come from other places to fucking go and do this, and there's art, we have there's a lot of shit going on. You just have to know where to look and where to be.
Oh yeah.
If you move here from somewhere else and you don't know anybody here and you don't go out and try to find you're probably gonna fucking hate it here.
Oh yeah, I get that.
If you don't go and try to figure out where the vibes at.
A lot of people say it's
or even just to like find those people.
If you don't have them, then it's gonna be hard.
Go to First Friday. Go to Jake.
Yes, yeah.
Come to Lords of Film.
Go eat at Flippers.
Yeah,
you'll find the people. You'll find them.
I remember in October I have an event called Fools and Ghouls, and it's like a goth Halloween event that we do every year. And I had flyers to give out, but I was like, I hate to be like this, but I was being very like choosy of who I was approaching because it was people that I feel like would have no idea. Like
what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was just like, hey, you sick outfit. I'll see you here. We're across this way. We're doing this next weekend. You know what I mean? But just like finding those people. And it's like that event was our 4th year and our biggest, and I love that our friends can come support us, but a majority of the people there had no idea who the hell they were. So I was just like, okay, this is cool. Like things are moving, things are spreading, be safe.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like there's just so much potential out here for like things like that to really be claimed or just to really grow. Cause
Sure.
I don't know, like I know there's like goth cultures and clubs in like San Antonio and Dallas and Houston or, you know, whatever. And same with like movie clubs. Like I have a movie club that I do too. And, but there's nothing like that here yet. Or like it hasn't like lived long enough or like it just gets squashed or it fizzles out. And so I don't know. I just feel like there's just like a lot of potential here.
That's the word, potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really feel like a lot of that kind of comes down to just kind of how you handle your business. I feel like that's kind of what I noticed too. I feel like a lot of stuff fizzles because bad business, bad movements throughout.
Bad attitude.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like, and it might just be, you know, growing up in the music scene here, and going to high school here and fucking going to all the shows and doing all the shit and all the little venues that popped up and out and all that. You know, when I go into Jake Slater, it's like, and everybody in there I've known since I was fucking 15 years old.
Same. The security guards, Jay.
Yeah,
and what's
Sammy.
Sammy, Jay and Sammy love me.
You know, I just like, it's something about it is really like something different than when you walk in a show somewhere else and where you're not from. But we really have a huge scene. We really, really do. There really is a fucking big group, especially for Bumpkin, West Texas. You know,
there's a huge metal and hardcore scene.
There really, really is.
Yeah.
I lived up in Minnesota for a long time, and I think for some reason I felt like I was gonna find more fucking people like
just
me.
Something different.
Yeah, and they weren't there. They weren't fucking there. They didn't have the same shit going on, and I thought, yeah, man, I thought we were living out in the sticks, and turns out like. Nah, we really have something special here, and it's hard for people to recognize and remember that.
The
It's really weird. It's really
sure.
weird when people tell me they like Lubbock's boring. I'm like,
It's really
I haven't
not.
been bored in like since I started this shit.
It's
I
not
haven't
boring.
been bored at all.
It's not boring.
It is not.
It's not boring. You just don't get out of the fucking house.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, no, maybe you're boring, you know? And what do
what
you
it
need?
is.
People that need to be entertained don't have anything going on in their own minds.
Yeah.
You know? If you have to have constant entertainment to like fucking function, you don't have any thoughts going on in your fucking head. Like if you have time to be bored, you know?
yeah.
Go do something.
Well, I'll be damned. I hope you stick around here.
Hell yeah, man.
Sticking around Lubbock.
I will be
I want to
here.
come do your guys' podcast.
I'll at least be here for another 3 years. I just signed a three-year contract for at least 3 more years on the show.
on the radio. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, at least 3 more years. I think Wes is going to retire in 2 years, and then
It's
I
a
know.
big vacuum to fill right there.
Yeah, he told me that when everything the light touches is mine, and I was like, I don't. I was like, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah.
Lion King vote.
Did you catch that? Yeah. Everything the light touches.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you for.
Roy's literally like, what scene is that?
you know,
I'm just trying not to say it. Damn, I said some shit like that before.
damn, that's a good quote.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Simba and fucking
I want to
his
come
daddy.
I want to come do y'all's podcast.
Come do it whenever you want, man.
I will.
We do it every Friday, so you pick a Friday and just get there at 7:30, and we got you.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, no, you're gonna have to get up. You can do it though.
I'm just gonna have to find out with work.
Oh,
But,
you can come earlier if you want. You can come at 5 a.m.
Fuck it. I want it that much, huh?
Where do it, do it.
Thank you for being here
Thank you guys
on a Friday night.
Y'all are
Your
awesome.
alarm went off earlier. I know you got to go party.
My party alarm.
Yeah.
Isn't that a song? Party alarm. Okay.
Oh, we're not done.
Oh,
yet.
no,
we're not?
I'm taking it off because I have to go
Oh
pee.
shit. Okay.
Where can they follow you?
Oh, where
The
you can
radio
follow me?
station, all of that.
You can follow me on Facebook. It's Chrissy Covington. It's got a little blue checky mark. Or you can follow me on TikTok at Chrissy from the Radio. Or you can follow me on Instagram, Chrissy from the Radio. You can listen to my podcast streaming on any streaming platform that you can find podcasts on. You can listen to my morning show streaming on any of our radio station apps. And those stations are Z94, KNRX, KFMX, Rock 108, and KBAT. So
Be on the lookout for the purple truck.
purple truck, got the purple FMX truck out front.
Hopefully, me and you can do like a last comic
Laugh
stand.
off. Let's go. Let's
we'll
do
like
it.
a laugh off type shit.
I'm down.
We'll have you on the live show
I'm down.
in May.
I would love to.
Maybe one of these Thursdays we'll pop out to an open mic together.
Yeah, let me know. If you're going to go out there soon, let me know.
It has to be a Thursday, but we'll do that.
That's Thursday's better for me anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm down.
Again, thank you.
For sure.
Check out patreon.com/snakepit studios, Lords of Film, Big Pink PB Show, Breaking Hyman with Morgan's bitch ass. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Thank you, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.